Welcome back to Bottom Line Up Front, the YouTube channel where we travel, go on adventures, and tell you about it in the first 60 seconds of the video, and everyone tells me I need to talk slower, so I'm going to slow it down for you guys from here on out. Promise. Today, we're here at Diamond Head State Monument. It's a park, it's a state park, it's a crater from a volcano. There's lots of little trails here and there, there's picnic benches, it's beautiful, but people come here to do the hike, and that's probably why you're coming. So there's three things we want to tell you about doing that. First is that you have to get reservations in advance. There's different time slots, you just have to book them early. They do fill up and book out, so depending on when you're here, busy season, that might be tough, but just check the website for all the information because it changes. If you're a Hawaiian, a local, a resident, you don't need a reservation. They're going to charge you $10 to park, and they're going to charge you $5 per hiker. However, if you don't want to pay to park, you can just hike in, add some distance to your overall hike, and it'll just be $5 per hiker. Now back to the reservations, what we tell you to do is book the earliest time slot, which is 6 a.m. if you can get it, maybe 7, 8 a.m. Basically, don't try to hike in the middle of the day because it's going to be hot. It's not going to be Death Valley hot, but it's going to be like Hawaii hot. Or the last entry is at 4 p.m., which is what we did, and you have to be out by 6. So you've got 2 hours. It's not going to take you that long. Last but not least, a little bit of exposure, switchbacks, and lots of stairs. If you have cranky knees, bring some WD-40. Don't complain. Enjoy the beautiful, beautiful sights. It's not a tough hike. You'll love it. How do you feel about switchbacks?
Oh, they're my favorite.
After you've accomplished your switchbacks that alternate from shade to sun, which is why you might want to wear a sun shirt or pretty much a sunscreen on, you'll approach the summit. And there's a sign that will give you two options. You can go to the left, which is a long loop to the summit. It's less aggressive. It's not a direct route. There's a couple spots you can stop, like where we're standing now, to get some pictures of overlooks of the crater mostly. Or you can take the direct route, which is just however many angles off of a ladder straight up to the summit, and then this really cool spiral up through the bunker structure to the very top. They recommend going left, I guess, because it's easier, so consider your physical abilities, and I also think that helps with the traffic flow of people. If everyone was just rolling a dice and going right or left, you'd have just bottlenecks and congestion everywhere. So either way, you're going to get the views. If you're into history, you'll really appreciate this, the military history and the geological history, but the floor of the crater floor was used for artillery cannons essentially, and they had the fire control center on the top of the crater. So basically the fire control people could see incoming ships if necessary and direct their artillery where to fire, whereas the incoming ships would have no idea where our artillery was because it's inside of a volcano crater.
The tunnel might not be your favorite part, but it's pretty cool. Can be intimidating, but it's mildly lit as I run into the wall.
I think what's really beautiful about this island, and we haven't been to the other islands yet as of today, but this island in particular, there's so many of these sub 1 hour hikes, and they're beautiful, and the weather here is perfect, and they seem to be pretty well maintained so far. We're gonna find the more wild, rough ones that are not so maintained, more adventure-y hikes, but for now, we're enjoying showing you guys these super accessible, chill hikes. This one in particular, very developed, very safe, lots of small children. No one's gonna have any problems with this. If you've watched this channel, you can go back to a certain hike we did called the Harder Grot. So when we say, oh, this is a really easy hike, maybe that's not the case for everyone, but it's because we are comparing it to a certain hike called the Hardergrot that crushed our souls and made us question everything. And we do not recommend that hike. No, actually we do. It was a really great hike. Go watch the video. It was great, but it's nothing like this. This is just pure enjoyment the whole time. There's not a single point that you feel like giving up.
That's why I don't really like. The whole thing, there's no one else. That's why I don't really like.
What am I doing? What am I saying?
Bottom line up front. Or okay, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.